What's up guys, I'm Peter. In today's video, I'll show you how to build a simple but real automation system using n8n and Telegram. First, I want you to understand the structure, how messages move through the system, how text and voice are handled differently, and how AI fits into the flow. I'll quickly break this down visually in Miro, so you can see the logic before we build anything. So on the left, we start with Telegram. A user sends either a text or a voice message, and that message enters n8n through a trigger. This is just the entry point, nothing complex yet. Then we have a small logic layer. Is this text or this is voice? If it's text, it goes straight to the AI. If it's voice, we first transcribe it and then send the text to the AI. The AI doesn't answer randomly. It also has access to a PDF from Google Drive. And finally, the AI response is sent back to Telegram. So that's the full system, clear logic. Now that the structure is clear, we can go to n8n and actually build it. To begin building the workflow, the first thing we need is a trigger. So I click on Add First Node, and we search for Telegram. Make sure I'm inside the triggers section, not actions. And now I select on message. What this does is simple. Every time a message is sent to our Telegram bot, this workflow will start running. Now we need to set up the credentials. And here we need to paste our Telegram access token. To get the access token, we go to Telegram and search for bot father. We're here on bot father. Make sure it's the official one. It should have millions of users, over 4 million. And inside bot father, I type a new bot. All right, a new bot. How are you going to call it? Please choose a name for your bot. First, I choose a name for the bot. This can be anything like good. Now let's choose a username for your bot. It must end in bot, like this, for example. Okay, AI Peter Bass bot. All right, so this token is our API. We will copy and paste it in n8n. I paste it here. We click save. Now the credentials are connected, and for the trigger, we keep it set to message. One very important setting here is download images or files. I enable download images or files. Okay, we need this turned on because we want to receive not only text messages but also voice messages, and we want to download those files so we can process them later. Next, I want to clean up the input coming from Telegram. The reason I do this is not mandatory, but it really helps keep the workflow organized. Telegram sends a lot of extra data like IDs and metadata that we don't actually need. So I type edit fields. To see the data, I click execute previous nodes, but first I need to send a message to the bot from Telegram. Just click here, a Peter Bass bot. It's a bot we just created. And let's click start. And let's say, hey, Peter. Okay. Now I can see the input data. From all of this information, I only need the actual message content. Hey, Peter, wait, this one. And I drag and drop it in here. I make sure the type is set to string, and I rename the output to something cleaner like text. Message, text response message. All right. This is not necessary, but it makes the workflow much easier to read later. At this point, we're good. Now, keep in mind, our bot can receive text messages and voice messages, and each one needs to be handled differently. For text messages, we can directly send them to the AI, and for voice messages, we first need to transcribe them before doing anything else. Wait, I click execute step. All right, this is our message. I need a switch node. All right. I create two routing rules, one for voice and one for text. In the first route, I connect it to the Telegram trigger input and look for voice field. So this is the first one for voice and the second one for text. As you can see here, there are two routes. In the first route, I connect it to the Telegram trigger input and look for voice field. To see this input data, just send the voice message to our bot. Wait, we click execute workflow and hey Peter, and we're okay. Just find this voice variable. I'm searching for voice, this one, and drag and drop in it here. All right. This is the first route for voice messages. The voice field is an object and is not empty, correct? Now I click rename output, and for the voice, I want as an output to have audio messages. So as you can see here, it says audio. And the second one, I'm doing the same process. We click Telegram trigger and find message. Drag and drop in here. All right. Actually, this is a string, so I'm searching string exists or is not empty. I'm choosing exists. Here I click rename output and I'm typing text. And now enable convert types required, so n8n handles everything automatically. From now on, if I send a voice message, the workflow follows the audio path, and if I send a text message, it follows the text path. We can quickly test this. We click execute workflow, and let's write hey. You can see it's clear. It follows the second route. All right. Now let's move to Google Drive. In the file section, we need access to the folders and files inside our drive. I already have a PDF uploaded. So now for the voice, for the audio section here, the first route, we need to download the files. So I search Telegram, and here I want this one, get a file, resource file, operation get, and for file ID we need file ID from our voice message. We drag and drop it in here. All right. We keep it download, and the download button should be selected. As you can see, I have the data here. I can do whatever I want. I can download it. I can view it. Anyway, the next node we want is to transcribe the recording. I choose Gemini because this is free. I type Gemini and transcribe a recording. All right. The first thing we have to do is create new credential from Gemini. So I'm typing Gemini API key, Google AI Studio API. We click agree, and API. We create API key. We name it n8n Telegram. Choose an importing project. Create project. n8n Telegram. Create project. And finally, click create key. So this is our API key. We copy and paste it here. And we click save. Our credential successfully created inside my personal space, and we have variety of Gemini models, 2.5 Plus, 2.0 Pro. I prefer Gemini 2.5 Plus. So input type, we have audio URLs. Now input type, I want binary files, uh, input data, and here make sure you have enabled simplify output. So click execute step. All right. Hey Peter, this is our voice message. All right. Now the next step might be an AI agent. So if you want our AI agent answers on the PDF file from Google Drive, for example, I want a merge node, mode append, numbers of inputs 2. All right, and I connect input 2 because the next node I want is resources. That's why I decided to merge these two routes. And the next one, node Google Drive. All right, and from here I want download file. All right, and here you select your Google credentials. Just click create new credential, and you can sign in with your Google account. Once you're connected, for the resource, we want file, operation download, and here from list. So I'll click from list, and I'm typing project Satoshi PDF. This is my file, my PDF file, and click execute step. All right, this is the output data. We can click download, and we can see the PDF file. All right, all I have to do now is extract the file. So I'm searching for extract from file, and specifically extract from PDF. So I have the data here, input binary field data. So I'm able to click execute step. This is the text from the PDF file. And if I click table or JSON, you can see everything from the PDF file right here. We're all set. At this point, we're ready to connect everything to our AI agent. So I click AI agent. I click define below. Here is the user message, and of course I need a system message. So we have a user message and the system message. The difference between them is that the user message contains the actual equation and resources, and the system message is more like instructions similar to how ChatGPT is guided. So in the user message, I have this one, acting as a specialized information agent, provide the response to the user's query. Your answer must rely exclusively on the text provided in the following document, avoiding any external knowledge. Also, we need to download the PDF file we downloaded. So in the extraction file section, I will drag and drop this one. The text from the file we downloaded. All right. And from the system prompt, I want this one. Act as a document-specific assistant, responding only with information found in the provided files. So we're okay. And now we need to add the chat model. I'm using Google Gemini chat model as before. So for model, I will use Gemini 2.5 Plus. So this model will take the user's message, the extracted PDF text, the system instructions, and generate a response. Final step is sending the answer back to Telegram. So click here and search for Telegram, and I'm searching for send a text message right here. We already have the credentials, so now we just need the chat ID. To get it and temporarily execute the workflow again and send a message to the bot. So, we click execute workflow. So I'll delete the last one and send the message and send the voice message. We click execute workflow. What's up, bro? All right. And I'll do the same process. Telegram and send a text message right here. Chat ID, and now I'm searching for chat ID, Telegram trigger, chat ID. We drag and drop it in here. All right. And for the text message, I drag and drop the output from the AI agent node right here. Right here, the output. Replay markup known, and additional fields. We click add field, and we want append n8n attribution. And I think we're all set. All right. And finally, I click publish. Yeah, so our workflow is published. So now I don't need to manually execute anything. Every time I send a text or voice message to the Telegram bot, the workflow triggers automatically, processes the message, uses the PDF from the Google Drive, and sends back an AI-generated response to the Telegram. So our workflow is published. Let's send a message. Wait. This is our PDF. And let's ask something about Project Satoshi. Let's ask what are the transactions. We define an electronic account as a chain of digital signatures. Yeah, and all this stuff exactly from our PDF file. As you can see, to check it out, click executions. And as you can see, the last one execution is from a text message, not a voice message, from the second route. And here is the last message, this one, received from n8n. So that's the full workflow, simple structure, clear logic, and something you can actually extend and build on. If you want more videos like this, you can subscribe to the channel. The next video will go deeper into building real applications using vibe coding and with n8n as a backend. So make sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.